Lord, peace, peace, peace. First and foremost, yeah, hopefully Most High in your house shall blessing your day. By His mercies we aren't consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall's body, and two, we're naturally alive, man. I want to get into this real quick, man, because, you know, yeah, reading this, today's the 21st, and I was looking at this earlier, and also, too, this can kind of go into the end from the beginning, and also, too, shout out to Brother Assembly of Firstborn, because he was going into this because how, like, pretty much Isaiah 4:1 was about this 7 churches, but we touched on that. But also, too, I want to get into this with Abraham and when he made a covenant with Abimelech, and there because this is a part of the aspect of if you want to look at it like the 7 churches as well, because because what does Yahushua say? My sheep hear my voice, and and this is kind of going to the ones that follow the Lamb, that wherever he goes, the elect and things of that nature. If you want to look at like gospel witness testimony wise, but let's look at this Genesis chapter 1 verse 29. Then Abimelech asked Abraham, "What are the meaning of these 7 ewe lambs?" And also to no, we're gonna look at that later. Let's read this again. Genesis 21 verse 29. And Abimelech asked Abraham, "What is the meaning of these 7 ewe lambs which you have set by themselves?" Verse 30. He said, "You will take one of these 7 ewe lambs from my hand, and that may be witness that I dug this well." And yeah, so you know what? Verse now this is covenant they made with him and Abimelech, but also too because they were kind of going at it a little bit over for it, but for that, but pretty much if spiritually looking at this, man, it's kind of like the John 4, that well of water, which is the word, which is the gospel witness testimony, is for is for the lambs, for the sheep that hear his voice, honestly, man. So that's what this is kind of going into, and also too, that's why I'm gonna need the new covenant, the gospel witness and testimony to to follow him wherever he goes, man. So also too, this just 7. Notice how it was 7 lambs, so this could even go into how the 7 the 7 churches as well, man. Because but also too, that's what actually Rachel name means, lamb, pretty much a ewe lamb. So that's another story for another day, because that goes into the Rachel being gospel witness testimony wise. That's a testimony of Yahushua. This her her giving birth to Benjamin, after she died, then she dies after that. So pretty much, man, after Rachel died, she gave birth, after giving birth to birth to Benjamin, and so that's what Yahushua died. And what does Benjamin mean? Son of the right. So Yahushua died so we could be on his right hand, man. So that's another story for another day. But let's look at this again. It says Genesis 21 verse 29. It says, and he said, "You will take these 7 ewe lambs from my hand, and they may be a witness that I have dug this well." So yeah, and the well is the water, and it's the water for the word of life, man. So yeah, let's get Revelation 1 and verse 4, because these 7 lambs can be like a witness of those 7 churches, honestly, and also to completion, man. That's neither here nor there. But Revelation 1 verse 4, it says, in Revelation 1 verse 4, it says, John to the 7 churches which are in Asia, grace unto you and peace from him, who is, who was, and who is to come, and from his 7 spirits whom before his throne. Exactly, man. So that's what, even now, man, just not only just for those 7 churches of that time, but even to this day, man. So those that's gonna follow the Most High Yahushua, man. So hopefully it's edifying. My bad, y'all. I'm a little tired. I had to kind of switch it up today, cause yeah, man. So anyway, so peace.